Okay, this is cool right here. So who wants to guard the ball in transition? Does DeJounte Murray want to take the ball? Okay, then communicate that. Or does Clint Capella communicate that? Well, not much communicating going on. This just cannot happen. This is off of a made basket. How do we see Jason Tatum here and no one's guarding him? I mean, off of a made basket. Off of a made basket. What is DeAndre Hunter doing? Why are you standing in the paint? Get out and guard Jason Tatum. What? So now look at this. Look at this space that was just created. That's all because you were in the paint for absolutely no reason. So now Tatum gets it. You're not ready to guard him. It's rip and go. Okay, transition defense. If you're DeAndre Hunter, you can't get back to no one. You're going to have to take Al Horford because that moves everyone over one. But when DeAndre Hunter is just standing and guarding thin air, well, someone's going to be open, aren't they? What is Saddiq Bey doing? He's fine right now. Like, you're ready to guard. Why all of a sudden are you trying to gamble? Like, what? Why would Jalen Johnson do this off of an inbound? That's off an inbound. Why can't you sprint back and get in a defensive stance your feet set? Why do you think it's okay to backpedal and play off your back foot with Malcolm Brogdon? That is a complete farce. Why is Okongwu going to double here? Bogdanović is fine. Look at this. What are you doing? You're gambling to try and get a steal? Like, this is on Bogdanović. He is leaning towards what he thinks is a screen. Well, you just leaned and Derek White never came off the screen. So now he's got you off balance this way. Now he is going to come off a screen and Al Horford doesn't even have to screen you because you're already beat. He can start rolling. And that totally screws up your ability to run drop coverage. Okay, this is a flare screen. If you're DeJounte Murray, you stay underneath your man, Derek White, and just call out, flare, 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 so Saddiq Bey knows to get over this screen. What is DeJounte Murray doing here? What? Too many Hawks players just staring at the shot. DeAndre Hunter has no chance of getting this offensive rebound, and Trae Young's just staring. And Saddiq Bey, the shooter. Just get back. At least two of you need to start sprinting back immediately. Everybody... You have 4 Hawks players beneath the free throw line, so transition defense is going to be impossible. Okay, so Marcus Smart is going to beat Clint Capella on a pump-and-go drive. So DeAndre Hunter has to step up and help. Trae Young can't watch. You got to come over here and take Robert Williams so this drop-off pass can't happen. Like Trae Young, look at Trae Young. I mean, you have a really nice view of this, and you didn't rotate. Okay, this is off a miss. Again, this just can't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hawks players, all beneath the free throw line. You have to send people back on the shot, or this is going to happen all the time. Okay, so John Collins is out of position here. Fine. Then you need to make sure that Jaylen Brown comes into the help this way. DeAndre Hunter right here, if he's in a defensive stance with his feet set, can help and recover without giving up a 3. What cannot happen is John Collins isn't really forcing him there, so now he falls. Trae Young full-on has to come over and guard the ball, and well, here's Marcus Smart wide open. The same thing here. You can see John Collins is off balance. He's going to end up backpedaling. That means DeJounte Murray's got to move over here. If his feet are set and he's in a defensive stance, John Collins can force Marcus Smart here. You can help. You can recover. You don't give up any threes. But DeJounte Murray just, I guess, isn't there. I mean, look, you're already beat before the ball screen even happens here. You're playing on Jaylen Brown's side. So look at this. Again, Robert Williams barely has to screen you. He doesn't even have to screen you. So Okongwu can't stay here in drop coverage because Robert Williams is already rolling to the rim. I mean, what? Okay, Bogdanović's feet are set and he's in a defensive stance. The only thing I can think of is that he's thinking that a Jaylen Brown screen is coming. That's why he's already backpedaling. Look at this. You just started backpedaling. Marcus Smart hasn't gone anywhere. The second you start backpedaling, you're done. You're out of position. This is terrible. What is DeAndre Hunter doing? Why are you standing beneath the free throw line when Jaylen Brown is here? You have nothing to do with this handoff. So you're just standing in absolute no man's land, and you're not ready to guard. Wow. This is terrible right here. Trae Young is hedging a ball screen. DeJounte Murray needed to go over the screener so he's ready to guard Tatum when Trae Young leaves. Stop. So he's not ready to guard now. If you're Saddiq Bey, you got to get over here. You got to get in a defensive stance, your feet set, so DeJounte Murray can play up. He's got to play up, and you got to force him into this help. I can recover if my feet are set and no threes will be given up. But DeJounte Murray's backing off Jason Tatum. This is a complete disaster. What is Trae Young doing? You don't guard like this. Your man has to be in front of you. Here's a cross screen, though. DeAndre Hunter's got to jam Marcus Smart as he comes through this cross screen so Trae Young can get there, but he's got to go this way. So none of those things happen. DeAndre Hunter doesn't jam Marcus Smart, and Trae Young is doing God knows what. Okay, if you're Onyeka Okongwu, you contest this layup, but look at where Jaylen Brown is when he lands, right underneath the basket. So you need to land and immediately box out Jaylen Brown. Look at Okongwu. He lands. He just watches. I mean, you just let Jaylen Brown stand there. This is brutal, completely brutal. It's a 5-point game with 4 minutes left, must-win scenario, and DeJounte Murray is going to make the worst gamble ever. And Trae Young will do it too. This is awful here. DeJounte Murray's going for a loose ball he has no chance of getting. So just back off right now and get your feet set in a defensive stance. Nope, let's go crowd Jason Tatum beyond half court. So now you're off balance. You're not going to be able to stay in front of him. And now instead of getting your hands up and trying to contest, you just swipe down and don't do anything. Okay, so the Hawks are trapping right here. So Clint Capella on this pass is going to rotate over to Robert Williams. DeJounte Murray's got to come to the corner because Trae Young is coming here. Like, you can't just not rotate out of a trap.